Sunday's games. Here we go. First, we start out with Tampa Bay and Detroit Lions. I'm going with Detroit Lions. Tampa Bay, Josh Freeman, Doug Martin. They're not going to be able to pull it off. Calvin Johnson, Detroit has. Reggie Bush after the Dolphins and Saints. And then Matthew Stafford. I'm going with Detroit. Next, we have Minnesota and Green Bay. I'm going with Minnesota. Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers is out. DeMarco Finley out. Vikings, Greg Jennings, Adrian Peterson. I'm going with Vikings. Jacksonville and Texans. I'm going with probably Texans. Johnson, Scub, and they're just going to be able to pull it off. Jacksonville, no. Marius Jones-Drew, I don't know, he's rated like the #1 running back, but he's probably the only playmaker on that team, and he's not going to be able to bring him up. Chargers and Chiefs. Chiefs had a tough loss at Broncos after undefeated so far. So now they face a pretty good team, Chargers, the running back Matthews and then Phillip Rivers. But Kansas City, their explosive defense and their offense with Bo, Baldwin, Alex Smith, Jamal Charles, it's going to be Chiefs. Panthers and Dolphins. Cam Newton, he's my boy, but Dolphins, now they don't have Reggie Bush. They're messed up in the season now. Probably Cam Newton on this one, Panthers. Steelers and Browns. I'm a big fan of the Steelers, but Browns, they're going to win this one. Jason Campbell now. Brandon Whedon out. We're putting Jason Campbell in. We got Best at wide receiver. I think he's slot receiver. And it's just going to be probably the Browns all the way. Chicago and Rams. They don't have Steven Jackson anymore, the Rams, so it's just going to be Chicago. It's going to be Josh McCown and Matt Forte. They're going to be able to lead the team to a win. Jets and Baltimore. This should be a good one, but I'm going with Geno Smith. Baltimore Ravens got a good start in the season, but now they're kind of falling. And even though I have Ray Rice, Ray Lewis has now got out, won the Super Bowl and everything. But Jets, Geno Smith, he's going to lead them to a victory now that Mark Sanchez is out. Now we got Tennessee Titans and Raiders. I'm going with my boy, Terrell Pryor. Came from Ohio State, made a small appearance. Now he's a big player in the NFL. Raiders, Darren McFadden, he's a really explosive running back. No one talks to him a lot. And Titans, they just have Chris Johnson and Jay Locker. So I'm going with Raiders on that one. We got Colts and Cardinals. Tough one. Colts beat the Broncos. That was a big-time win for them. I'm not a big fan of Andrew Luck, but because I have to be honest, even though Cardinals have Fitzgerald and Kolb, I'm a big fan of Fitzgerald. Then we got Colts with Reggie Wayne and then Andrew Luck. I'm going with Andrew Luck, Reggie Wayne, and the Colts. Cowboys and one and only Eli Manning, New York Giants. I am going with the Dallas Cowboys on this one. I know they have Hakeem Nicks and Eli Manning, brother Peyton Manning, but I know Tony Romo, he chokes a lot in the fourth. But they have Dez Bryant, a bunch of explosive players, Murray, and then Tony Romo. He's going to get him started in the third quarter, so I'm going with Dallas. Broncos and Patriots. This one should be probably the best game I'm looking forward to. They're not doing great, the Patriots, at all. They just now lost the Panthers after that referee picked up the flag. Patriots, I know they have Ridley. Ridley, not really a star player at all. Mayo, their linebacker. Then Tom Brady. The only good player they have out at the trade, Wes Welker, is Tom Brady. Ridley, he fumbles a lot. They're not going to be able to bring him up. So Broncos on that one with No Shot and Peyton Manning, brother of Eli. And then Monday, November 25th, a one that I like to see. Colin Kaepernick and the one and only Robert Griffin III. I'm going with San Francisco. Both of these teams have two star quarterbacks, Colin Kaepernick and Robert Griffin III, out of also Andrew Luck and Russell Wilson. I'm a huge fan of the Redskins, San Francisco, Frank Gore, Colin Kaepernick. He could run the ball as good as Michael Vick. It's going to be them. That's a hard thing to say, but it's going to be San Francisco.